Now, so I've seen two other movies today, Champions and what else? hmm Well, let's talk about Champions first, anyway, just to get it out of the way. The first will be last, and the last will be first. So the Champions has to do with a minor league in basketball below NBA, but between college, right? Basically, right. And there's this assistant coach, and he pushes the head coach or something, and then he's driving drunk and gets community service, and part of the community services he has to deal with special needs children, right? Playing basketball. So again, so he becomes their coach for 90 days or so, and he's supposed to teach them to play basketball and help them play against other special needs children. Or I'm not sure of their ages. We're not really told specifics about all that. Right. Whether they're adult special needs or not, either. But they're all special needs, young people, right? Perhaps teenage, I'm not sure of their ages, right? So basically, the whole premise is what, right? To teach them how to play the game and win and all that, and right. And Woody is the coach, and he also meets this girl while there, right? They start up a relationship, and just so happens one of the special needs children is her brother, right? And that's played by Katie Olsen, right? They're not the Olsen twins, Kate. By the way, don't worry. Not Mary and Kate Olsen, who played the Michelle and the, Family Ties and all that, right? Or whatever it was, right? Um, with, what's his face? Bob Saget, right? And Jesse and all that, right? Well, anyway. So, Woody plays the coach, of course, Woody Harrelson, and then, they have Ernie Hudson as the coach he pushed, right? From Ghostbusters fame, right. And then the rest of the people I just didn't even recognize. They had a few basketball players come in, or maybe they played themselves, right, or something, right. But, it's about, again, whether they get to the championship, maybe, or how it turns out at the game. And, sometimes, whatever happens, right, you got to deal with it. That's the moral of the story, right? Sometimes these kind of stories end opposite of what you think they might should do, but don't worry about it. Because, effort matters more than sometimes, the championship itself, too, right? We can't all, win all the time, right? But it's also about playing the game, right? Either win or lose. Right? So sometimes you get there and you, again, are asked to pass the ball. So you pass the ball, right? So again, right? And you make your shot, right? And hit or miss, right? Even if it's close, right? And you miss or whatever, right? It's that you played as a team, right? There are more important things sometimes than winning or losing or doing things the normal way, right? It's how you play a game. Now, how many, though, girls, right, especially like Sarah Michelle Gellar, right, or even Christy Swanson, right, Now, these actresses are playing teenagers in high school, right? Like I told you before, right? It's usually Hollywood that does that, right? Right. Now, even Jennifer Lee, third, I think. Okay, I think something like that. Well, whoever played the girl in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, she was playing an underage teenager, right? But why did you believe her, right? Because she looked like an underage teenager? I mean, come on, right? But she wasn't. You can't do a nude scene if you're an underage teenager. See, there you go, there you go. See, I'm the one at a loss as to why the nail technician lied about her age, right? And if we did something, she had to lie about her age for us to do something, right? And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, right? From the day I met her on November 2019, the 7th day of that month, I went into a nail salon. I met a female that told me she was a college graduate from New Jersey and 37 years old, right? I had no reason to doubt her. She had no reason to lie to me. I didn't even talk to her until the day I met her. And I have had grown women suddenly throw themselves at me and have sex with me before. Right? The day I met them, or the day after even, but either way, I've had it happen before, and I told you that. I gotta know someone to groom them, right? Meaning, not someone I see in the store, right? That don't count, right? To groom someone, right, you have to talk to them personally, knowing who they are. I never groomed a woman or an underage girl. You gotta know the girl to groom her, right? And your sister don't count, right? Because she can't seduce you in the living room either, because you can't say nothing if she's there to. If you know what I mean, right? No one's telling her to seduce you in the living room, but that's the only way it can happen. And then you don't know what to do because you can't say nothing, right? If she were to or not. We're just talking hypothetically, right? Okay? Same if, say, 12-year-old girl were to try to do the same thing. And you didn't know what to do. You were trying to be with the mom, but the daughter snuck in there to you after the mom went to sleep and you were on the couch. Right? Hypothetically, that happened twice, right? And I don't recall the girl actually doing this and would have to make it up like I told you before, but okay, let's play it, right? If she did sneak in there, I would ask her first, why, what's going on, right? Is someone trying to have sex with you themselves in the first place, right? Now, if she lied or not, I don't know, but that's probably how the conversation would go forward, right? And I would have to talk to her in a whisper, right? And not real loud if we're talking about all that, right? Now, I'm the one in what's called a compromising position, not the girl, not the mom, right? I'm where I'm supposed to be, right? And I just met the girl. There's no way to coach her or groom her, right? You gotta know her to groom her. Personally, by not just name, right? Or first name on the basis, right? That don't count. Don't count. People who groom people know their full name. Okay? Okay. I don't even know her full name. The girl I met that day but lost an hour with when I was trying to see a movie between the times of eating my lunch and get my nails done. We started around 3. Meaning I got to the nail salon a little after 2. Right? And the owner had cameras, so whatever he's hiding, he's hiding. Right? By the way. Yeah. So if anyone's hiding anything 3 years later, it's him. By the way. Now, if he's working a 15-year-old girl, guess what? That's kind of illegal in Georgia. And if he's Asian, right, it's doubly illegal because they're not supposed to do that anymore in Georgia. Right? Okay. Now, here's what Georgia says you got to do that job. Even 1, 16, 2, have your GED, 3, be certified or nail technician according to the state of Georgia. I don't know. If she lied about her age, that's why. But she's not supposed to do that job or be in the nail salon at all. And it's an Asian man working her. Does this sound like he don't understand that law? Right? And it's a child labor law, ain't it? And he's working her like he can when he can, right? That would be the problem with the girl, not with me. Do you understand, right? I would in fact ask her, and because I'm supposed to, when I meet her, her name, her age, her state of, where she's from, right? Vietnam or Georgia or somewhere else, right? She said New Jersey, right? What kind of schooling did she attend or school? She said college, graduated, right? And her age, she said 37. So a 15-year-old I just met, you're telling me, lied to me to cover for her dad, right? Because she's not supposed to do that job till she's 16, right? How am I supposed to know that's the girl some idiot met on YouTube, right? Who's arguing with you about it before I even met her, right? Now, if anyone's grooming her and she's 15, it's him. See, he's so messed up, he don't know what grooming is. You gotta know the girl to groom her. You knew your daughter wasn't supposed to be doing that job. If you're talking to me on the internet, you're reverse grooming her. Not me, idiot. I can't groom someone I don't know. Or met for the first time. But someone who knows her can, right? See, what you're doing is you're working her in the job she can't quite work yet. Legally. So she felt she had to lie about her age because she knew you meant her. I keep telling you that. I didn't know who you meant, right? No. I'm also trying to meet and marry an Asian girl. And I told you what Moses said if you have premarital sex with the girl. 37, though, is old enough to do that without dad or mom's consent. Right. 15 ain't supposed to be doing the job. Right. Even in the store. Right. So that's your problem. A-hole. And I keep telling you that's the problem. Get the facts straight.